What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Gary Numan, and we're returning to Dance 1981. Thank you again to Wayne, as well as to Han Solo, who provided Gary Numan material up until this point, and all those who've been following this deep dive. And the next track is A Subway Called You, and You is indicated to be a name, meaning it's in quotes, or, as I have to put it here in the file, apostrophes. But yes, not a subway called you. The subway did not perform an action calling the person being addressed, but the subway is in fact called or titled you, which is a really intriguing phrase. If this is actually based on a specific subway, I'm not familiar with its history or characteristics, so I have no direct reference understanding here, but I will try to follow what I can on the first listen. This is Gary Numan. The song is called A Subway Called You, and it's from his 1981 album Dance. fascinating tune that was. You know, it's funny, someone mentioned, I think it was Mark, if I'm misremembering, I apologize, but someone said, you know, for an album called Dance, it seems like an ironic title because most of the tunes are not like dance floor, you know, rhythmic, percussion oriented, but are a bit more abstract and less conducive to dancing in a literal sense and more perhaps about a thematic rendering of the word. This definitely fits into that because it's not a dance floor banger. It's atmospheric, it has some dissonance along the way, which was making me think of the Subway song by The Cure, which there wasn't the jump scare, the like maybe the horror vibe here, but it definitely felt like something was a bit dark, a bit off, a bit mysterious, a bit dangerous. So yeah, I picked up on a bit of that type of atmosphere. And yeah, there's this cycling percussive rhythm, or rather percussive rhythms plural. And as I said, there's this bass line which has a bit of a twist to it. And there's, you know, like a synth pad, like a set of synth strings, which once again has this slightly unsettling type of atmosphere. I didn't hear a lot of his vocals clearly, and in a way I feel like that was almost by design because they were, I don't know if they were turned around, but they had a bit of, not turned around in terms of the words, but like the sound. They just had a bit of this echoic, like phased effect on it, or on them. And I did hear the title of the track, but I don't quite know what to make of the lyrics in any comprehensive sense because I didn't catch, I would say, more than half. I caught a minority of them on this first listen, but I was very entranced by the sonic experience. And again, I don't know if we are literally talking about a subway called You, or if it's a metaphor for someone being very subterranean and, you know, going underneath the surface, which all that feels like it could be very fruitful figurative meaning or metaphor. But yes, I did not pick up on any clear lyrical narrative or scene painting even here, so I look forward to any insights there. But a very compelling tune, definitely like, and even for Numan, this feels more on the experimental end, more playing with soundscapes and, you know, again, affected vocals and creating an experience at least as much as telling a specific story about some subway called You. So I look forward to any insights people have. Let me know, and I will see you next time. Peace.